Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with an FGO video. I will be talking about 2026 New Year GSSR in NA, which characters I will be trying to get, like which banner I'll be picking. I'll be discussing that. I usually make a video like this a few weeks ago, usually from the GSSR. I'm doing a little bit early to this time. It's like almost 1 month later there will be the GSSR. So, now it's still like the last week of November, but I had time, so I was like, all right, let me just make a video like this. Yeah, so let us begin then. So as always, we are in FGO Wiki fandom page, and as you can see, this is the 2024, obviously in JP. This is the JP page. So this is supposed to happen in 2026 in NA. So this is the banners. These are the banners that we have had 2 years before in JP. So quite a lot of banners, as you can see. How many banners are there? I think it was written here somewhere, like 20 something, 29 banners, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so there's a good selection of characters here. Since there's like a varied amount of banners, kind of grouped up together by support, AoE, and single target, I think the diversity and the character that you particularly you would like to have, you have a higher amount of chance to get that character. So let's look at this. I actually haven't seen the banners before. Usually I kind of give a little bit of a rundown, but I actually haven't seen all the banners properly. So this is going to be me looking at the banners for the first time as well. Okay, all right. So before I begin, like one thing I want to mention in the very beginning, GSSR, in usually in like other countries, like it's a bit difficult in FGO to buy paid SQs. And a lot of people, whenever I make a video like this, asks me about it. I'm going to if you need extra information as to how to buy paid Saint Quartz using your card, let me know in the Discord. I'll link a video over there. I always link a video and recommend a video which kind of like summarizes in a very good way how to buy GS. I myself made a video before, but it's not that good. The video that I link is way better. Yeah, so ask me in the Discord. I cannot really link it here in the comments because YouTube auto deletes any links that are provided. So if you want, you can just ask me in the Discord and I'll link the video over there, and you can see there, watch the video, and it properly kind of summarizes how you get SQs, how to buy paid SQs. So yeah, anyways, I wanted to mention that at the very beginning. All right, so let's get started then. So as you can see here, we have the general mechanics. Only premium SQs 15. You can use one random 5-star servant. Players can only choose from one banner, and one holy grail is given. And Yamato Takeru and Sodom's Beast are not included. Obviously, Yamato Takeru is the newest character that will be released in the New Year's, so obviously he's not here. And then Rate of Saint Craft Essences will be there in the banner, but they will not be rated up. Categorized by gender, NP card, and NP effect. Some servers might appear in more than one banner pool due to the gender and NP characteristics. Alright, so there you go. Obviously, this is New Year GSSR, so there's no 4-star rate up or guaranteed 4-star. We usually get those in anniversaries. But here are the banners. Like I said, there's a lot of variety. So let's look at them one by one. Okay, you know what? Should I? No, it's fine. Alright, so the first group over here, as you can see, is this is the quick single target noble phantasm female. Alright, so first and foremost, we have Oktasoji, we have Skasaha, we have Mysterious Heroine, Mysterious Heroine X Alter, and Melt. So I personally am not interested in this because I think I have at least two characters I already have. I have Skasaha, I have Melt. So, and these three, Okta would be good, but I'm not really that interested in these three, in that degree. But in a neutral perspective, It's actually a good banner because Okta is really good single target quick attacker, Saber. Skasa has same single target lancer, a really good character. Mysterious Heroine X is also really good. Melt is also pretty damn good, and Mysterious Heroine X was pretty bad at the very beginning when she was launched, but nowadays I've heard she's actually quite good as well. So, all of them are pretty solid, especially Okta and Skasaha. Oh, and Mr. Heron X Alter. So I think this is a good enough banner to invest, for people who do not have any of these characters and who would want them. I personally am not interested because, I already have two characters and I will never, ever take the risk of summoning in a banner where I already have a few characters, and especially using like paid SQs to do that. Like personally, I am not that much of a big fan of increasing NP. I just play the game and spend my SQs to get new characters. So personally, I am not that much of a big fan. Whenever I get an increased NP, I would rather have a new character in the same, like instead of a new NP level. So because of that, I ain't taking that risk, because every single time I've taken that risk, I have failed. I've gotten the one character that I already have, so I'm not taking that risk. Yeah, I'm not pulling on this banner. So there you go. Now this one is quick single target, and this is, yeah, okay. So we have Astolfo, we have Maid Alter, we have Kama, and we have Taira Kagekyo. Alright, I have every single character in this banner. Good lord. What the hell? So yep, ain't no way I'm pulling in this banner. 0% chance. However, in a neutral perspective, again, Karma is very good. Karma is really, really good. I think, like, if you obviously, like, and also a fan favorite character, so I think a lot of people will be pulling in this banner. We have Maid Alter as well, who I don't think is that good offensively. She's okay. I have her. I don't really use her that much. But again, another fan favorite character. This is Saber Alters, in her maid, like, like costume. So a lot of people was going to try to get that. Taira no Kagekyo is pretty good. But obviously you don't really use her that much because you use her only in like CQs and stuff when you really need her, and like defeating her, like difficult bosses with the with certain gimmicks. So you won't be using her that much, but when you need her, she'll really come in clutch. And Astolfo Saber, I have no idea how good he is, because personally I have him, but I don't really use him that much. um, you know, but I think he's okay. Right, and yeah, I got him in a GSSR, which is yeah. So personally, I'm not pulling in this banner because I have every single one of them. But in a neutral perspective, it's a good banner, just for the fact that Kama is here and Taira no Kagekyo. So, yeah, I think it's a good banner to invest as well. Then we have the next one, which is single target quick again. And this time we have Saber Medusa. We have Izumi no Okuni, Bazette, and Wanjina. You know what? This is actually a good banner. In my why in my opinion, because I only have one character out of this. I have Bazette, and I would actually really want really be happy if I get Medusa Saber, because I we had her banner before in OC1 banner, like when we had OC1, but I didn't pull on Medusa's banner. So if I would be able to get her from a GSSR, that would be pretty damn good. Izumi no Okuni, I don't have her, and I wouldn't be, I would be happy if I got her. Wanjina, same, I don't have her, but if I got her, I would be pretty happy. Bazette, I already have her, so I wouldn't really want to get her. But again, it's a risk. Like I said, it's a 25% chance I'm going to get Bazette. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Because these GSSRs, yeah, they are, yeah, they're very tricky. They troll you. They love trolling you. So you know what? I'll keep this banner in mind. I probably won't pull in this banner because I already have one character. If this was not Bazette and some other character which I didn't have, I would actually might have pulled on this banner, just because of Medusa Saber over here. Right, so this is my opinion. Completely neutral. I think it's an okay banner. I am not 100% sure how these characters are, how they are actually good. I have Bazette, but you don't really use Bazette that much, except in certain, again, like in certain like situations where you need her. Like her NP thing is pretty like like unique, where it's just countering, so you don't really use her that much usually. So I'm not 100% sure how, in a completely gameplay wise, how to rank her. Other than that, I don't have any of these characters, so I cannot really say how good they are. Medusa Saber, I have used her a little bit in support. She's pretty good, I think. Wanjina, I think same with Wanjina as well. But Wanjina is a foreigner. I have a lot of foreigners, so I don't think I need any more foreigners. Um, but either way, overall, I think this is an okay banner. I would say that, like the previous two banners, I said that these are actually pretty good. I cannot really say anything in a concrete way for this banner because I don't really have any of these characters, and Buzzet is a unique case. So yeah. So that's what I think. Other than that, yeah, I'll keep this in mind. I'll keep this banner in mind because who knows what the other banners are, and there's a possibility I might have to pull on this banner because all the other banners don't have the characters I want, and there's a lot of other duplicate characters. We'll see. I'll keep this banner in mind. All right, the next banner is AOE Quick. Okay, so we have Octa Alter, Saber. This is the Saber version. We have Seishonagon. We have Karen. Okay. We have Ashadoman and we have Jack Stimulate. Oh, you know what? I have none of these characters. Okay. Here, if I pull in this band, I'm guaranteed a new character. Alright, that immediately boosts up this, like, banner in my book. I might actually pull because I'm gonna win either way. Anyone I get, I'm gonna win. Also, all the characters, I'll be completely fine if I get Okta Alter. I'll be completely fine if I get, say, Shonagon. I'll be extremely happy if I get Karin. Karin will be my first priority. Asya, but it's fine. A new character. Like, that's all. I think that's pretty good. Jack Simole, I'll be completely fine if I get her. So Asya, except Asya, every other character I'll be completely fine. Asya is also, I guess, like I won't be mad if I get him, but I won't be delighted as well. So it's like a neutral. So I think that the best chance of getting a new character and someone that I prefer would be in this banner. Yeah. So okay, I'll keep this banner in mind. So in a neutral perspective, another okay banner, I think, because Asha is pretty good. Like I've heard like a lot of people use Asha in a lot of situations. Asha is pretty good, I think. Like gameplay wise. Jax, I've also heard a few people say that Jax, but Jax again, these are like extra characters, like extra classes. I have too many foreigners, man. Like I don't need any more foreigners. But yeah, like neutrally, I'm talking about in a neutral perspective. I think she's good. I'm not 100% sure. Right. Same with Okta, I guess. Yeah, I think all these characters are pretty good. I don't think anyone's like meta or anything, but they're all pretty good. Um, right. So yeah, I think it's a good banner. Personally, this is at the top for me because I'm guaranteed to win here either way. If I pull here, I'm guaranteed to get a new character. So for now, this is at number one for me, and this is number two. All right, let's go to the next one. This is AOE Quick again. We have, wait, is this? Oh, that's Britomart, right? Yeah, Britomart. Then we have this girl. I forgot her name. What's her name? Wanzhou. Um, then we have Senno Rikyu, and we have Skasaha Skadi Ruler. Alright, personally, no, because I already have two characters. I have Senno Rikyu, I have Skadi. These two, I'll be okay. These are new characters, but I'm not personally that much interested in either Britomart or Huanzhou. Like Huanzhou, maybe not really that much. These two, so I'll pass. I'll pass on this one. However, neutrally, this is a really good banner because we have Skadi here, one of the best supports. So if you do not have any of these characters and you would want a really good support, quick support, yeah, Skadi is perfect. It's kind of funny they've put her in AOE which is technically true because Kadi's NP is AoE, but she's actually a support, like a really good support. Um, and then we have Sen no Rikyu, a really good berserker. I use her so much. You know, I like one of the best berserkers, quick berserkers. Yeah, her whole like increased critical damage and like that it really like comes in like a lot of situation. It like really helps me out. Like the ordeal call, like nodes which give you extra bond. I use Sen no Rikyu because like her increased critical damage in her quick cards almost takes out like half of the HP with one attack. And along with triple Skadi. I use triple Skadi and Sen no Rikyu. It just mows through the enemies. Really good characters. So um, yeah, I would recommend this banner for people who have none of these characters. If you get either Skadi or Sen no Rikyu, perfect. And the other two are okay, I guess, but right. Personally, not for me. I already have these two, but for other people, yes. All right, next we have arts. So arts, single target. Okay. All right, so here we have Nero Bride. We have what's her name? Benyenma, Artoria Archer, and Yang Guifei. Oh, I only have one character here, which is Yang Guifei. Okay, Nero Bride, Benyenma, and Archer Artoria. I have none of them. It's a pretty good banner, I think, for me as well, because But again, there is a like extra character here, which I already have. I have a character. Ooh, yeah, like I'll keep this in mind, but I don't think I'm going to be pulling in this banner. However, neutrally, another solid banner. You have Nero Bride here, who I think still holds as one of the best single target arts character. Then we have Archer, Artoria Archer, who also is a pretty good single target arts archer. Benyanma, I'm not 100% sure how good she is. And Yang Guifei, I have her. She is pretty good, like in like a lot of situations. You can pair her up with Castoria and everything. These pretty damn good damage, and with the whole burn, like the more burn you put on the enemy, the more her NP strength increases. So you can use some command codes and all that to increase more burn and all that. So yeah, I think it's a pretty solid banner. Like, however, compared to, I would say, this banner and this banner, this still pales in comparison because you have literally Skadi here and we have Kama here. Um, so but still, it's a pretty good banner. Like I said, Nero Bride, Benyanma, not Benyanma. I'm not sure how Benyanma is good. Nero Bride and Kartoria Archer are pretty good characters. So yeah, personally, I probably won't be pulling out this banner. All right, the next one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn, they have. Oh, so Uesugi Kenshin is in this banner. You know what? I feel like a lot of people might pull on this banner just because of that. Because Uesugi Kenshin's banner is going to conclude in till December, I think. Yeah, like because we will be getting the next Guda Guda like late November, like at the very end. So it's going to continue up in December as well. So people who will not be pulling on Uesugi's banner might actually pull here. Also, it's a pretty damn good banner. However, I'm a bit skeptical because I already have two characters from here. So I already have Melusine, I have Castoria Berserker. And then there's the Trunk Sisters and Uesugi Kenshin. Oh my god, this is actually a really good banner. Like, neutrally. However, I have already these two characters, so I'm not that sure about this one. Um, but neutrally speaking, I think this is one of the best banners because Castoria Berserker is absolutely amazing. Melusine is absolutely amazing. I've heard Uesugi Kenshin is also really, really good in the single target arts ruler. Um, you know, Drunk Sisters, I'm not that sure. I don't know how good they are, but we have three really good characters here. So you'll win either way, unless and until you get the Trunk Sisters. And I'm not sure how good their Trunk Sisters are. They might actually be pretty good. If that's the case, then you're winning. You're winning either way. But yeah, obviously Melusine and Castoria Berserker are the best, I think, and then I think Uesugi Kenshin. But yeah, a lot of people will pull on this banner. A lot of people. Like, I think for now, at least, most people will pull on this banner. That's what I think. But yeah, for me, I'm not that sure. I already have these two characters. Ooh, I'll keep this in mind. And I'm very much tempted because Usuki Kenshin is here, and I probably won't be pulling on her banner. Just because of that, I'm very tempted to take that risk. But no, I'll keep this in mind. But it's a 50-50, like I said. Oh, alright. Next, we have support. Arts support. Okay. Oh my god, another good banner. We have Rhinus. We have Castoria. We have Skadi. We have what's his name? No, not this name. Chin. I forgot. Good lord. Qin Shi Huang, right, or something like that. I'm forgetting his name. Anyways, these four. Yeah, another banner where a lot of people will be pulling, just for the fact there's three really good supports here. And Qin Shi Huang, oh, Qin Shi Huang, yeah, he is also a really good character. So Sima Yi is amazing. Castoria, nothing needs to be said about Castoria. Everyone knows she's the one who is like holding together like the art support on her own. And then we have Kadi, another really good support. Yeah, okay, these two banners, a lot of people will be pulling. These two. This purely for DPS and this for support. And I would say if you do not have Castoria, go for this. You know, just don't think about anything else. Castoria makes your life easier by 50%. More than that, probably. You can use Castoria anywhere. The character doesn't even need to be ours. Like, yeah, obviously if the characters are ours, it really like helps. But even I've used Castoria even in like other like teams, and yeah, she's that good. Castoria is like one of the must-have characters in FGO, and FGO is a game where there's no character you like. There's no like hard and fast rule that you need this character. Like yeah, Castoria is that one character that if you get her, your headache will go down immensely. So a lot of the like nodes will become easy for you. So yeah, just go for it if you don't have Castoria. And there's so many other really good like support here. You're bound to win either way. So yeah. But yeah, personally, I won't be pulling because I already have Castoria and Skadi. These two are pretty damn good. I would really want them, but then again, it's a 50-50 chance. So yeah, I'm not taking that risk. Okay, next we have another support, art support. Miss Crane. Oh, oopsie, sorry, Miss Crane. Van Gogh and Lady Avalon. A really good banner, but at the same time, I won't be pulling because I have Van Gogh, I have Lady Avalon. So yeah, this is like a very like 33% chance I'm getting a new character, which is Miss Crane, and I'm not really that interested in Miss Crane either. So not for me. However, for newcomers, for people who have none of these characters, I think it's worth taking that risk because Van Gogh is here. Another character who you really need. You need Van Gogh. Trust me. Trust me, you need her. Like, yeah. Like, Berserker, like, enemies are no trouble for you at all if you have Van Gogh with you. Like, she's going to mow down the enemies. Crazy. Like, yeah, absolutely insane. So yeah, Lady Avalon is pretty damn good as well, but Van Gogh is a very much requirement for you as well. But yeah, again, like yeah, a lot of people I think will pull on this banner just because of Van Gogh and Lady Avalon. Yeah, damn, these three banners are crazy. I think most people will be pulling on these three banners. These three, yo. But yeah, not for me. I already have most of the characters here. Okay, let's go to the next one. So this is Arts AOE, right? Yeah, Arts AOE, Ryogishiki, Da Vinci, Shitendoji, Kiara, and Katsushika Hokusai. Yeah, Hokusai, right? Yeah, I'm forgetting the names. What's wrong with me? Right. So this one, it's an okay banner. I don't have most of the characters here. I only have Hokusai. For me, it's a pretty good banner. I would get a new character, like most of the chance I will probably get the a new character. Like, but for others, for newcomers, I don't think this is it. Because technically, I think Saber, Shiki Saber is pretty good. I think Kiara is also pretty good. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure how good these other characters are. Um, but yeah, but however, I would say though, this banner has a lot of like fan favorite characters. Shiki, there is Da Vinci, Shuten. A lot of people love Shuten, Hokusai as well, Kiara as well. Yeah, a lot of like fan favorite characters. I'm not sure about Kiara though, but like how many people like her. But Shiki is here. So that in itself, a lot of people will probably try to get her. Right. But yeah, personally, I probably won't be pulling on this banner because there's other good alternatives. Yeah, I won't be pulling here. Other people, if you want Shiki and some other characters here, you should go for it. But gameplay wise, I think they're pretty like average in my opinion. Again, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. There might be some good characters here because like I don't have them, so I cannot really say that much. All right. So then we have the next one, which is again Arts AOE. Oh, this is a good one. We have John Archer, we have Da Vinci Rider, we have Murasaki Shikibu, and we have Yamato Musashi Berserker. Yeah, this is a pretty good banner, but unfortunately, I have two characters from here already, so I won't be pulling. However, Da Vinci is really good, Da Vinci Rider. Same with Berserker Musashi. John Archer is pretty good as well. Murasaki Shikibu, I'm not 100% sure how good she is. So another solid banner for a lot of people to put their SQs on. And I think a lot of people will actually do that just because of Musashi. Because technically, you won't be able to get Musashi in other, like. I'm not sure. Do they like are they rerunning Musashi again? Because there was a time period after like the whole data loss situation, they completely stopped running Musashi. So only in GSSRs you could get Musashi. I remember. Have they started rerunning her? I'm not 100% sure because like I'm not sure what's going on in JP. But like because of that, there's a lot of people who will probably try to get her because this is like one of the only chances you can get her in the GSSR for now at least. Again, I have no idea what happens in the future. Are they rerunning Musashi's banner or not? I'm not 100% sure. Right. And then we have Da Vinci as well, like another really good character. So yeah. But yeah, not for me. Again, like I said, I already have two characters here, so Okay, next. Arts AoE again. So we have Bakin, Kama Avenger, Spishtar, and Kiara, the, the summer version. Oh damn, this is a good banner, but not for me. Again, because I already have three characters from here. I have Kama, I have Spishtar, I have Kiara, Summer. I don't have Bakin, and I don't want her either. I've heard she's actually very not that good. I have heard. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I've heard, she's not really that good. But neutrally speaking, it is a pretty good banner to put your SQs on because you have Spishtar and Kama. Both of them technically does the same job. It's just who you prefer, I guess. Yeah, Kiara's okay, I think. Kiara, Summer Kiara, okay. Bakin is not good. I don't think Bakin is good. But again, a lot of people will be pulling here just because of Kama and like Ishtar. These two, these two will be pulling this banner, and a lot of people will be trying to get the Space Ishtar or like Summer Kama here. Yeah, but not for me. I already have three characters, so there you go. Alright, next arts AoE again. You have Durga, you have wait, what's her name? Ibuki. Good lord. Ibuki, Pope Johanna, and Melusin Summer. Yeah. It's a good banner. It's a good banner. I already have three characters from here, so I will definitely not be pulling this banner. I have Durga, Ibuki, and Melusin, so I'm not pulling on this banner for Opus Johanna. I would be happy if I got her though, but I won't be specifically pulling on this banner for her. But neutrally, another really good banner. You have Melusine here, Melusine Ruler, and Ibuki Summer, one of the best loopers. I'm not 100% sure about how good Johanna is, but I've seen a lot of people use her and say good things about her. So I think she's good. And Durga is pretty good as well. I think currently one of the best archers, AoE archers. So a solid banner. A lot of people will probably pull here again. Yeah. Wow. They actually, I guess it kind of makes sense, like, because a lot of these banners you can see there's like a lot of fan favorite characters. So a lot of people will actually be pulling in these banners just to get their fan favorite characters. It doesn't even matter if the gameplay is good or not. People mostly pulls on FGO for their favorite characters because, to be honest, a lot of the 3-star and 2-star and 1-star characters can, like, clear a lot of story nodes for you and a lot of bosses for you. So there's no need for you to get this character, otherwise you won't be able to proceed or whatever. So people just play here for their favorite characters, and that's how you should play a gacha game, in my opinion. Because yeah, like power creep is a thing in every single gacha game. So just play because get the characters you want. All right. Anyways, so yeah, I think because of that, a lot of people will be pulling here as well. Not for me though. I have 3 characters here, so I don't need any of them. Oh, next we're moving on to Buster. So we are in Buster single target. Okay, the Mamo Lancer, Brunhild, Ilya, and Jolter. Ooh, a good banner. Again, I have 2 characters from here, and I'm not really that interested in the other 2. I have Tamamo, I have Jolter. Brunhild and Ilya, I'm not really that interested. Not for me, again. For other people, yeah, I think it's a pretty good banner. Jolter is here. Tamamo's here as well. Again, 2 fan favorite characters. Ilya, a lot of people like Ilya as well. Not sure about Brunhild though, how many people like her and all that. She has her fans, but But yeah, obviously Jolter should be the fan favorite in this section. Jolter and Tamamo. And yeah, my Jolter is really good. I already have her. I've got her. She was my second SSR character in this game. Um, Still hits pretty damn hard. One of my best Avengers. So yeah, again, not for me, but if you like the characters, I think you should get them because technically, I think there's better, like gameplay wise. I think there's better alternatives to Jolter as an Avenger. Now at least. But we don't care about that. We care about the character. Same with Tamamo. Alright, next, Buster single target, right? Wait, what? Why is this rainbow? Oh, it's rainbow because I think it's like a mixture, right? Yeah, yellow and blue. So support and single target, right? Oh, the same was with this one as well. Single target and support quick. I just clocked it. Alright, okay. This one, okay, again, it's not for me. We have Musashi, we have Himiko, we have Bunyan, and we have Abby. I have Musashi, I have Himiko, and I'm not interested in the other 2, so not for me again. Because Musashi is here, I think a lot of people will try to get them. But gameplay wise, I think none of them are that much like you have better alternatives than these characters. Pure gameplay wise, I think. Like Musashi is pretty good saber. Himiko does a thing pretty well. Like yeah, Buster. Critical. I'm not sure about Bunyan. I don't think Bunyan is that good this version. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Um, Same with Abby, I think. So just from Musashi, I think a lot of people will pull here, and maybe Himiko. Um, I don't know. Other than that, I think this is a average banner again. Right. All right, next one. Oh damn, you have both the Rin faces here. Good lord, that's crazy. Buster AOE. You have Ishtar here. You have Ershkigal. You have Nero. Summer. You have Cleopatra, and you have Raiko. Wow, this is a banner completely dominate. Yeah, a lot of people will pull here just for both the Rin faces. Good lord. And then there's Nero here as well. Raikou is here. Cleopatra. Good lord. Wow. If I was someone who didn't have Ishtar or Eshkigal, I would not look anywhere. I would pull on this banner. Yes. But yeah, I have both of them. I think I have four characters. Yeah, I have four characters here. I have Ishtar, I have Eshkigal, I have Nero Summer, I have Raiko. I don't have Cleopatra. In no way am I pulling in this banner. Gameplay wise, again, I think there's a better alternatives to all of these characters. There's better alternatives to Ishtar, there's better alternative to Eshkigal, better alternative to Nero Summer, better alternative to Raiko. I'm not sure about Cleopatra, but you have both the Rin faces here. You have Nero here, and you have Raiko and Cleopatra. So yeah, it doesn't matter. A lot of people will pull in this banner just for that. Yeah, but not for me. I already have most of them. All right, next one. Buster AOE again. Yeah, again. We have Semiramis, we have Mao Nobu, Okta Alter, the alter ego version, King Protea, and BB Summer. Wait, how many do I have from here? I have two. I have Mao Nobu and I have Okta Alter. Semiramis, King Protea, and BB Summer. I am pretty interested in King Protea, but the others I'm not really that interested. Yeah, I won't be pulling on this banner either. Right. No chance. For others, however, I think there are better alternatives to these characters. But there's some fan favorites here. Mao Nobu, Okta, BB, King Protea. I think a lot of people like Semiramis as well. I'm not 100% sure how popular she is, but all the others are pretty damn popular. So yeah, just for that, yeah, a lot of people will pull here. But gameplay wise, I think there's better alternatives. Right. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, not for me either. I have two of them, and I'm not really interested in the others, except King Protea. Right. Okay, the next one. Buster AOE, we have Ibuki Saber, we have Romulus, we have Artoria Ruler, and Summer Abbey. I have Summer Abbey. I only have Summer Abbey. I would be pretty happy if I got Romulus. The other two, not really that interested. It's funny. There was a time when I was very much interested in getting Ibuki Saber, that I actually kind of deliberated in. I was like thinking that, oh, I would skip, I would skip Van Gogh for Ibuki Saber. There was a time like that, I remember, and I think I even said in my videos that I'm going to be skipping Van Gogh. I'm going to be getting Ibuki Saber. And then I played the story for Van Gogh story. I forgot the name of that event. I liked Van Gogh so much, I actually pulled for her, and then I skipped Ibuki. I'm so glad that I did that, because there's been so many times that Van Gogh saved me in a very big way. A lot of banners and a lot of notes. But yeah, for now I'm not really that interested, because I already have the summer version of Ibuki. So I'm not really that interested in this Ibuki. But yeah, Ibuki Saber, Romulus, yeah. Okay, I think few people might pull here because of Romulus and maybe Artoria. Yeah. But yeah, this is not for me. Gameplay wise, I think there are better alternatives. Except Romulus. I think Romulus is pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Alright, next one. Buster AoE again. Oh, here we go. Oh wow, it's fun. Hey yo, they added Melusine here as well. Makes sense. Obviously, she has two versions of her LP. So okay. So Melusine, Koyanskaya of Dark, Morgan, and Koyanskaya of Light. Sorry, vice versa. Not vice versa, like opposite. Koyanskaya of Light and then Koyanskaya of Dark. Yeah. Wow. This. Okay. First and foremost, in no way am I pulling in this banner. I have all the characters here. But it is a very good banner. A lot of people will pull here. Melusine, number 1. Morgan, number 2. And both the Tamamos. One of the best supports, Buster supports, Koyanskaya of Light. One of the best berserkers in the game, Morgan. One of the best lancers in the game, Melusine. And then we have Komaska of Light, Darkness, who is pretty good on her own. Like, you know. So, yes, this banner will be going off. Crazy. A lot of people. Yep. Yeah, but not for me. I have all of them. Oh, wow. Another banner where I have all the characters. At Buster AoE, we have Ash, then we have Tiamat, we have Ark, and we have Kukulkan. Another banner where people will be going crazy for, but not for me because I already have all of them. There you go. Yeah, but you know, Ash is there, Tiamat, Ark, and Kukulkan, all of them. There's no need to introduce these characters. All four of them are fan favorites. Alongside this banner, everyone will be going crazy with this one as well. So you know, there you go. Um, but okay, personally, I think yeah, this banner is very good to invest in because any character you get, you're very good. Like gameplay wise, all of them are really good. Here, I think yeah, same. I think the same. Like because you know, like however, Arc is. I have heard people say that like you need to like increase Arc's NP, otherwise she's not able to deal that much damage. I have Arc at NP 1, and I don't play this game in that way, like that competitive way or something, you know. But I'm pretty okay with her. So you know, if you just want the character, I think you should go for them. But yeah, a lot of people say that to make her viable gameplay wise, you need to at least get I think NP 3 Arc. I think a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say that. Yeah, just you know, just that's another thing about Arc over here. Yeah, so both of these are actually pretty good banners, both the banners. All right, next we have quick AO, AOE, right? No, single target, quick single target. Oh, you have Astolfo here, Tyra here, and Wanchina. Oh my god, they added all of these three here because all their genders are pretty, you know, like you don't really know. There's like it's unknown. I think that's why they put all of them here because they already have their separate banners, right? Astolfo's here. Wanjina is somewhere here. I cannot find her now. Here, and then you have Tyra over here somewhere. Where is she? Here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not for me. I already have two of them from here. I'm not just pulling for Wanjina. Um. Right. All right. Next one. Quick AOE. Yeah. Quick AOE. All right. Charlemagne. We have Shinsaku. Takasugi Shinsaku, right? Yeah. Dante's, Asha Doman, and Voyager. Uh, I only have one character from here, which is Dante's. Charlemagne, I'm okay with Charlemagne. I'd be pretty happy. Takasugi, yeah, okay. I won't be that much happy with Voyager though, or Ashia. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty much skeptical about this banner. I'm not going to be pulling here. Because it's I like you know there will be new characters, but I won't really be that much happy with either of these characters. Like there's no fan favorite like my favorite here or anything. Um, yeah, so but I think like neutrally speaking, yeah, I think it's pretty good. You know, Charmin is pretty good. Ashiya is pretty good. I'm not sure about Shinsaku though. Dante is very good. Not sure about Voyager, but yeah, yeah. But I won't be pulling here. All right, next one. Oh, this is okay. You know what? This is a good one. Okay, this I'm going to think about this because this is arts support. Orion, Super Orion, the one character I've been trying to get so long. Every single time he has evaded me. Merlin is here. I don't have Merlin. Qin Shi Huang, I'll be very happy if I get him as well. And then we have Holmes. I'll be okay with Holmes completely. Okay, this is one banner where there's no, I have none of the characters, and I would actually be happy with any of them. I would be extremely happy with Orion, Super Orion, and Merlin. Qin Shi Huang, yeah, Holmes, okay. Okay, I'll keep this in mind. Neutrally speaking, still a good banner. You know, you have Merlin here. If you don't have Merlin, you definitely need him. I already have a lot of Buster support, so you know, I'm okay. But still, Merlin's a very good. Orion very good. Qin Shi Wang very good. Holmes is also pretty good. So yeah, I think this is a good banner. For me, I'll this is for me at least like number two or number one for now. I'll think about it. Um, okay, next we have arts AOE Muramasa. Um, we have Ryoma Lancer, and then we have Moriarty Ruler. I have Muramasa, so you know I won't be pulling here. It's like a 66% chance of getting a new one, and I'm not really that much interested in either of these two. Like they're okay, but you know, yeah. Neutrally speaking, yeah, I think it's pretty good banner because we have Muramasa here. I'm not sure of the other two, but Muramasa is very good. Like, you know, as an arts AoE saver. Okay. Right, the next one. Oh, this is also a really good banner, but we have freaking Rasputin here, who I already got in the previous GSSR. If I didn't have Rasputin, I would blindly go in this banner. You know why? Because you have freaking, what's his name? Ptolemaeus here, Tez here. And yeah, if I didn't have Rasputin, I would have gone for this banner. But it's a very high chance that I'm going to get Rasputin again, and I don't want that. But Tes Kalipoka and oh god, god damn it, man. Oh, I would be very happy if I got these two. Either of these two, Tes and Ptolemaeus. But god damn it, man. This is tricky. This is tricky. Should I take that risk? Because this is still a very good banner, you know. But I feel like overall, I would actually be happier if I got either Ptolemaeus and Tes. Then again, there's a RNG going on here that, oh, there's a possibility I will get Rasputin again. Like, the question here is, should I take the risk? Or should I not take a risk and be okay, pretty happy with my, you know, like, god damn it, man. I have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. Neutrally speaking, it's a really good banner. You have Ptolemaeus. I think he's one of the best archers currently. And then Tezcatlipoca, one of the best assassins. And you know Rasputin. You have the freaking priest. So you know, yeah. Right. So it's a pretty good banner. I'll need to think about it. I'll need to properly think about this banner or this banner, and then there's a few other banners on top which I'll also have to think about. Okay, I'll think about it at the end. Let's continue up until the very end. Next one, Buster single target. Moriarty, the old man, Kintoki, and Hijikata. It's an okay banner. I actually have none of these characters, but I'm not really that interested in either of them. Maybe the old man. Other than him, I'm not really interested in the others. So yeah, I won't be pulling here. Gameplay wise, I think it's a good banner. I think like the old man is pretty damn good. The others, I'm not that sure. I think there's better alternatives for the other, but you know they're pretty good on their own as well. Okay, next we have Buster, support, and single target. Oh, here is a banner where I actually have none of the characters and Ptolemaeus is there. But the problem here is I actually neither want Sigurd nor do I want Constantinos. Constantinos, I actually will not be happy if I got him because I have heard he's like one of the worst characters. I think gameplay wise, not that good, and I'm not really interested that much in him either. Sigurd as well, same. I'm not really that interested. But then there's Ptolemaeus. But then there's Ptolemaeus here as well. But then we have Tez here as well, who's I'm also very much interested in. And Rasputin, I already have him, so it's a risk. There's no risk here. I'm guaranteed a new character, but like 66% chance I'm going to get a character that I don't like and I'm not that interested in. But here there's like a 66% chance I'm going to get someone who will make me very happy. And then there's Rasputin, who I already have, so I won't be that happy. I'll be pretty upset. So Oh God. Alright. Okay. Neutrally, I think it's okay. No, not okay. No. What am I even saying? I think Konstantinos is pretty bad, and just because he's here, I think it's a bad like choice to pull in this banner. Again, I'm not sure. Next, Buster AOE. We have Arthur Prototype. We have Gilgamesh. Okay. We have Ivan the Terrible, Iskander, and Amaksashiro. I have none of these characters, but at the same time, I'm not really interested in any of these characters that much other than Gilgamesh. So yeah, it's not for me. I'm not taking any risk here. But gameplay wise, I think Iskander was said to be one of the worst characters in the game with no proper buffs and anything. I think then he got a few buffs, as far as I can remember. I don't know how good he is now that he have gotten a few buffs, but he had a very bad reputation. Same with Arthur Prototype as well. He has a very bad reputation. I think like not that good. Amaksashiro is actually pretty good, I think, as far as I've heard. Not sure about Ivan the Terrible. Gilgamesh is pretty good. So, that's the situation. I don't think a lot of people will pull here. Only people who probably pull here are Gilgamesh fans, I think. Right. And then we have Buster AoE again. And oh, this is actually a good banner. You have Romulus. You have this new character. What's his name? Takeda Shingen. Arjuna Alter. And Oberon, one of the best supports. Yeah, a lot of people will pull here just for Oberon and Arjuna Alter. And then there's Romulus and this character as well. This character is also very good as far as I remember. It's pretty good. But yeah, for me, I'm not pulling here. I already have Oberon here, and yeah. All right, and there you go. Okay, so for me, okay, the banners where I said I'll keep it in mind. Excuse me. First one was this one, I remember. Okay, I'm taking this out of the equation because, technically, if you think about it, I already have Bazette, and I would be pretty happy with Medusa Saber, but that's it. That's all for this banner. So I'm taking this banner out. There was one banner where, this one, yeah, this was the banner where I would actually be okay with any of the characters. I would be most happy with Karin, but the others I would be completely fine with. But at the same time, none of the other characters would make me as happy as I would be if I got Tez or Ptolemaios. Except Karin. Karin would actually make me very happy, but then it's a freaking 5 in 1 chance. So I don't think I'll get her. In no way. So it's a risky one. Just for Karin to get, to pull on this one. Yeah, I'm taking this banner out as well, unfortunately. If there was any other banner where Karin was there with a small amount of roster, like 3 characters or something, I would probably go for that banner. Because I would really want Karin. I would be very happy if I got Karin, but nope. Not this one at least. There's like too many others. Who I won't be mad. Like I said, I won't be that much mad with the others. I would be pretty happy with them. But the degree of happiness is not that high. So yeah, I'm taking that out as well. And then finally, 2 banners here, right? Yeah, this one and this one. All right, this is the main. This is the place where I make the decision. Which one do I go for? Oh God, do I take the risk? Or do I go for a banner where I'll actually be happy with anyone? But the happiness amount would be lesser compared to this one. Like, here's the thing. In this banner, let's just say that 100% is max, obviously, happiness meter. For Ptolemaios and Tez, if I get either of these two, my happiness meter would be at 100%. Rasputin will be 0 because I already have him. If I get Rasputin, it will be 0 because I already have him. So that's the situation in this banner. This banner, if I get Orion, my happiness meter will be at 80%. If I get Merlin, my happiness meter would be at 80%. In Shi Huang, my happiness meter would be at maybe 70%. Holmes, my happiness meter would be at 50%. You know, that's how it would be. But I'm guaranteed happiness. Here, I'm not guaranteed happiness. I might get 0 if Rasputin pops up. But I will be 100% if I get these two, either of these two. So the question here is, do I take the risk? Or do I just go for a safe choice? I don't know, man. Oh my god, this is a tough one. You know what? I'll think about it. I cannot really say anything now. These two banners, I'll keep these two banners in mind. And ultimately, I'll obviously be choosing from one of these two banners. But I won't be able to make the decision currently. For now, at least, I'll keep it on hold. You can tell your opinion in the comments. Give me your opinions. What do you think would be the best? Which one to go for out of these two? Now that I've explained how my mind would work in getting these characters. So, like I said, it's a pretty high risk here because there's like a 3 in 1 chance I get Rasputin. And that's what's going to happen. But if I get either of these two, I would be so damn happy, man. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, God. Alright, you know what? I'll end this video here. Let me know which banner you will be going for and which characters you want in the comment section. And yeah, there you go. That is it. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next FGO video when the new Guda Guda will come out. I'll start making videos on that. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.